Okay, so everything I just said didn't make it because I didn't know how to do this. Alright, long story short, Switch is broke-ish. Can't get to the online to work right now. So, playing Zelda 2 on this. We played last time. And I feel like this worked on YouTube, like I could hear my audio on there, but we'll see. Alright, so that means I've been streaming without audio the entire Zelda second quest run on Twitch. Great. Alright, anyway. Let's see here. We had toast last time, so today we will be... jam. I don't know why I'm doing these bread things, but alright. Let's get started, Zelda 2. So I might be repeating myself, but there was apparently no audio. But I had this game as a kid because I asked my Santa Claus or whoever for Zelda 2. Well, for the Legend of Zelda and Castlevania on the NES. And I got Zelda 2 and Castlevania 2 instead. And it took me years to get good enough to beat this game. I always died on the second palace. Then I came back as an adult and could beat it. And I played a lot of this game. Not to 100% memorize it. And the controller's already giving me hell. Because I'm using this GameCube, but what I'm trying to do, I'm gonna keep track of everything, and once I get the Switch working, I'll switch back to that version. From the GameCube, and hopefully that'll look better and be a lot more easier to play and control better, because this GameCube controller is not the best. But I'll keep track of like the life and the health. But anyway, we're doing this today because there might not be one tomorrow. I might be busy. Is it this house? And hopefully we're gonna go on to 7:30 tonight. Maybe earlier, maybe later. Also, the towns in this game are named Rauru. Like when we get to Rauru, when we get to Ocarina of Time, all of the stages are named after towns in Zelda 2. And I thought that was a nice touch. So you can barely see on the very bottom of Link's feet on the ground if there's monsters there. So So a lot of people don't like this game. They don't consider it a Zelda game because of the side-scrolling action sequences. This entire series could have gone a completely different route. It still has things in the old Zelda, well, that the series kept up, like heart containers, but you only get 4. There's only 4 hidden in the world, and to get stronger, you gain experience, like an old RPG. And I also have magic power, so you can enhance your abilities with magic. It's not a bad game. It's not what you would consider a Zelda game. And you find items, use that to progress, but it is just an action game, and it actually is good. It's difficult, there's puzzle, well, there's not really puzzles. And it does, it's so hard to describe this game. Because of its huge departure from the series, which is hard to say. Is it hard? Can you call it a huge departure if it's the second game? Since no one knew where the series would go. So anyway, you level up, you can put it into life, magic, or sword attack, and that makes you stronger and lets you, you know, survive the hard parts of the game. These little wolf guys I hate because when you hit them, if they hit you, you lose experience points. And when you die, you start with 0 experience. You get your levels in your life and everything back. But if you're super close to leveling, it can be very annoying. And you can grind in this game. I remember one time when I was real young, hitting the monsters on the overworld map and just fighting bots for hours, just 2 experience at a time. And these take forever to hit too. If you hit them, if you get hit by them, you lose magic. But if you kill them, you get a decent amount of experience. This is the only one I'm going to kill. Just because I need the experience. And I died in the first dungeon. So I'm down a life. The game has lives too, so. Once you lose all the lives, that's when you lose all your experience. But the first dungeon's pretty straightforward, just a top floor, a middle floor, and a basement. And every dungeon has an item, and then you get the item, you fight the boss. If you don't get the item when you fight the boss, you can go back in the dungeon. But when you beat the dungeon and get the item, it turns into a block and you cannot go back in. And I think that's to prevent farming. Ow. If you hit statues, they drop items sometimes. But one of the strategies in the game, like to make yourself stronger and survive, is to gain a level at the boss, like killing the boss and get a level from him. Because when you beat the palace, you automatically gain a level no matter what. So right now I'm doing pretty good. I've got Magic 2, Life 3. Okay. No. I don't know why he turned around. GameCube controllers are kind of garbage. Alright. Got the candle. Now we can see in all the caves. I gotta see if I can get to the boss without dying. Oh, thank you. Oh, come on. Yeah, there's nothing more infuriating than getting magic when you don't need it. No. Especially from like a really powerful monster that you took forever to beat. The game has fairies, so you can refill your life. As you can see, the skeletons already take fewer hits. Yes. We are doing very good. Alright, I've just used the shield spell that I got in the first town, so that I hopefully take less hits. Because if he kills me, I have to walk back here from the beginning, from that little palace, and then go through the whole thing again. You don't want to die in this game. Ow. Yes! Okay, when your life goes up, you take less damage, so now I take about... I don't know. I actually don't know how it's calculated. I was gonna say half, but I can't prove that. Check, those little bots mean that when you hit them, the challenge map is going to be either easy, and if it's a little dude with legs, then it's going to be hard. And it's changes the monsters in it. Oh, and if you hit a monster on a path, you don't fight anything. They also don't appear if you're walking along the roads, but... Oh, come on. Yep. Hate bats. Then Ganon laughs at you. I mean, sometimes it's better just to kill yourself in this game, so you just have the full 3 lives. The game does have like collection quests. You have to go through and pick up items and deliver to people in town. So there are puzzles and quests, but it really is just go here, get this. And it's usually how you get magic. Like right now we have the shield spell. And in the town of Ruto, we get the jump spell. But there's people in town that heal you, like the red lady always gives you health. The old lady gives you magic. There's a different red lady, so it doesn't count. that spell, you can jump very high, like he said. And I'll show that off in the next area. You don't really need to talk to anybody if you know what you're doing, because the game wasn't translated great, so they just say a lot of nonsense. And starting in the third town, sometimes they turn into bats and attack you. What do you need your magic? Alright, see how high you can jump now? This is the part of the game I hate the most, right at the beginning, because you have to go through that cave every time if you die. Oh, hey, buddy. Didn't see you there. How about this shielding? Alright. I am excited to drive my FF15 car in FF14. Oh my god. I just don't care. Go. I know what she needs. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that event. Like the weird Garuda fight looks cool. I tried to do it in yeah, the Nier raid's gonna be real cool. I really wanted to play the first Nier, but that was what, PS2 only, and I never got around to it. Final Fantasy or Nier? Yeah, I need to play. No, it is on PS3. I do not have a copy of that. Yeah? What server? I did? I don't have it on the shelf. Marlboro. Yeah, I think my brother's on Cactuar and I'm on a Goblin. I used to be on Hyperion though. Yeah, I don't see it. Dang, I owned it? Yeah, probably. But they're doing that cross-server thing. So you can just play on everyone's servers, like, if we're on the same group. Actually, I might have a character on Marlboro. I'll check after, Yeah, I still have that red 360. Marlboro. Alright, Death Mountain, best part of the game. See, I'm obsessed with going through Death Mountain before you do the second palace, so that you can get the hammer and the down thrust and just own the first boss. I mean the second boss. And then you can also take the shortcut. And that's it. I think I'm just gonna go through second palace now, but this is the bullshit part of this game. Alright, back at the beginning. Gotta go through that one cave again. I announced earlier, my Switch Online isn't really working, so I don't have Zelda 2 that way, so I'm playing with a GameCube controller again. But hopefully next time I do this, I'll try to get to this exact spot, whatever I quit at. Paid for the wrong trial and don't get money until tonight, so I can't get the new trial, the $20 one. I got the $3 one, and I don't have $3 in my bank account. Yeah, so. But I'll be able to get back to wherever I quit pretty easy. Especially with like save states. Well, I'll either play it on Switch, or once I get paid, I'll get, see if I can get an NES Classic. Let's play it on that. Because I want one. I've got a Super NES Classic. So I can play a Link to the Past. But it just controls way better. This GameCube controller is just tough on the thumbs. Or even with a Pro controller. Really, which store? I haven't been in there in 10 years. How'd you go in the back room? Does someone we know still work there? Anyway, Palace 2. The one I don't... I have them. I have the first one memorized. I do not have any of the others memorized, so this will take a little bit. Come on. So, I think I messed up on the stream of Zelda 1. I haven't gone back and watched it, but I just tested earlier. And the YouTube clips apparently worked like what I recorded to that, but I may have no audio on my second quest playthrough at all for my vocals. Don't get killed by bots. Got killed by bots. I mean, the YouTube's still there, so it works. At least I think it does. I might check that once I beat this dungeon. Yeah, I'm still figuring all this streaming out. Yeah, director's commentary. This is where I was terrible. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ah. The game does not like what I'm doing. Yeah, the blue ones are rough too, because I figured out that when you hit them once, they just go nuts, and you spend about 10 seconds just blocking swords. I mean, I could have killed 15 of these. Yeah, I'm going to grind these real fast. Apparently not. Okie dokie. Ah. Don't look away from the screen. Place at all. Ah, got greedy. I think that's why I always go for getting the down thrust before that, just for that one bag. And I think because I grabbed it, yeah, you keep the glove, you just lose all experience, and I think the bag is gone now. And you have to walk all the way back. Come on. just gonna check something out real fast. Okay. Good to know. Alright, we're gonna try this again. God, just having 3 attack makes it so much better. Yeah. Ow. Ah. Oop, gotta respond to text. Okay. Yep, it's gone. Gotcha. Oh, come on. Yes. Okay, this should help with Death Mountain, like, a lot. But I am down a life. Maybe I won't play it on a classic. I think I'm doing... Sure, this thing is screwing me every chance it gets. But I'm doing... I've gotten pretty lucky with the levels, so... Having said that, I am going to get all my lives back, so necessary death. Both. Like I started Final Fantasy 14 on PC because I didn't have any. Well, the thing is, on PC, I played it with a with an Xbox, with a PS3 controller and an Xbox controller, so I'm only used to playing it with a controller. I don't know how to play it with a keyboard and mouse. And when I play it on PS4, I just don't talk to anybody, ever. Like, I emote a lot. But you can type if you want to. I just don't. I'm trying to think how I bought it. Because you had to do to get it to work on PS4. Yeah, also, the one thing you can't do is transfer your macros from PC to PS4, including your hotbars. So you have to figure out all of your crafting lineups, but yeah, it's pretty good for that. But yeah, I had to buy the complete edition, which it's cool that if you buy the new one, it comes with Stormblood and Heaven's Word and the Realm Reborn automatically. Because I feel like with Warcraft, you still have to buy every expansion or something like that. I'm probably wrong. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, to get it to work without the disc. So it is that. To get it to work without the disc, you have to, Oh, I see. Well, no, that's how Final Fantasy does it. You have to get Realm Reborn and then buy the newest expansion, and then you have all the ones between them. But then you have to play, like, I like Final Fantasy XIV's method because you don't have to play Warcraft. Sorry, I was looking up a map. Yeah, I just like how even in the very first dungeon of the game, there's mechanics that I feel like WoW's dungeons didn't introduce till raid level. Like, so I thought it was more engaging. I don't even remember like any of the WoW stuff I used to do. Like I did it so much, and then Cataclysm happened, and then I forgot literally everything. Oh, God. I do now. I do remember grinding blood sale reputation so I could never step foot in Booty Bay ever again because I never wanted to fix that. It wasn't Skullman's like a low-level dungeon now? Like, I may be completely wrong on that, but I feel like I remember it being moved to low-level or something during Cataclysm. But yeah, level 40, low level. Fucking bats. Yeah, not the big one. I mean, I don't know. It's been years and I have no desire to go back. I might try it, like, once just to see what's changed, but I'm not going to stick with it. Yeah, that's what I heard. I've been seeing a lot of posts just about WoW refugees joining every other game. Forgot about Wildstar. Completely forgot about Wildstar. Alright. Can you hear that dog barking? Okay. My window's open because it gets 90 degrees hotter in my room than every other part of the house. And someone scared a dog, so it's going berserk in the background. But if you can't hear it, then it's fine. I'm south off of Brody near Slaughter and Davis. You still up north? I feel like I asked you this last time. Cool, cool. More close to 183 or further out? Alright. Yeah, I haven't been up there in forever. I don't even know what's different. Oh, yeah, yeah. I know that area. And the hammer. Game just got easier. Well, yeah, but they're new strip malls. Oh my god. Is there anything in the graveyard? Fairies. That was weird. my life. Get the down thrust. Save the kid. Get the medicine? Yeah, get the medicine. Then Paladins 3, the worst one, because there's blue knights everywhere. This game gets so much easier when you get the down thrust. Alright, I'm trying to think. So what level are you in Final Fantasy? Like, what are your characters or your classes? Nice. Oh, Heaven's Word is great. Especially the second part. Like, all the expansion content. Yeah, me too. Like, I walked away and then came back and then... Oh wait, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I stepped away because I was busy. Yeah, Bismarck's great. And then I came back, beat it, ran all the Alexander dungeons. And now I'm pretty much caught up. I have almost every class to 50 except for Mechanist, Astrologian, and Conjurer. Then I have a 70 Dragoon and a 60 Warrior. Because I just play for hours sometimes. Yeah, I've heard a Mechanist is super fun to level. And it's not the most boring job in the game. Until 70. But no, it's good. I like the story. I like the music a lot. Yeah, I'm trying to get everything to 50, and then I'm gonna just choose a class randomly to get to 60 and just go through it that way. And then hopefully I'll get to play Red Mage soon. Oh yeah. Gonna lose all my experience. Forgot about Boomkins. Let's see, I played for so long I actually have his clothing. I liked how they used to do the veteran rewards. I don't like the new thing. No. Oh, come on. No, they changed it. You used to, get it for 90 days, but now you get, like, certificates or... I forget how they do it. Like, I really don't. I feel like I read that they changed how they give veteran rewards now. But no, they don't have anything new, as far as I know. I think the last thing they gave away was the Falcon mount. Yeah, they... Can't remember off the top of my head. Ow. Oh, thank God. Yeah, I'm only going to be playing for like 25 more minutes. But I'll post it on YouTube. And you'll see the archives. But yeah, it's good talking to you. And I might be doing one tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure if I will have time. Hopefully. But yeah, you take it easy, man. Good to see you. Okay, cool, I'm glad. Good to see you, man. Like, I'll probably just finish this and go, so that'll be a good stopping point. Ah. Excuse me. I hate this room. You just don't go for the blue guy. Yeah, there's not enough experience. Oh. Alright. Yeah. All right, 5 attack. Only 13 more lives to go. Alright, that's Palace 3. And that does it for this continent. How many lives do I have? 1. Let's see how far I can get. I'm gonna leave a little bit early. Alright, I can run for about 12 more minutes. I can do it. Alright, so we leave this continent, sail across to the new place. Where every enemy is terrible, because you can't hurt them. Unless you have a spell that specifically hurts them. Except these guys. You just gotta not get killed by him horribly. This town is Naburu. Okay, it does exactly what it says. But I'm really racking my brain to see if you actually ever need to use this spell. I think you might need it for for the last boss. And I don't mean the final boss, because anyone can beat that. The final boss of the game. Though I'll try to do it without cheesing it, but if I get to my last life, I'm going to cheese that fight. is where the game gets, it takes a huge upward tick in the difficulty. Just because you can't grind super easy. Since you have to use a spell every screen to hit anything. Right now I'm just going off memory because I don't remember where anything is. P-block. Like all the containers and heart pieces and magic is all just hidden on the map, so you just gotta wander over it. Seven minutes. I can try to go get the kid. Save us the trouble of going to this town twice. Well, the next town. Not picking that up. Did it stay? Okay. Yeah, I'll get that the next time. Ah. Well, now it does it. It'll take me about 5 minutes to get back there. There's only 5 minutes left. But, okay, Zelda 2, we've beat 3 palaces. Died 5 times. But we only need 3 more attack, 3 more magic, and 2 more life to, be max level or whatever it is. So there may or may not be a stream tomorrow. Just I've got a meeting and I have to decide whether or not I want to attend or not, but I think I will. But if not, I'll try to start this up again at 5:30, 6 o'clock, and see how many levels we can beat. And then the next time, hopefully wrap up the game. So next week, maybe we'll have time to wrap up the game. And start Link to the Past. And I think I'll be playing that on the Super NES Classic. I did the Game Boy one, thinking I could do the bonus dungeon, but you have to get to you have to beat the 4 swords on there, and you can't do that solo on the Game Boy version. So I might just be playing the regular one unless I figure something out. And I'd like to see the bonus dungeon, but I've got it saved on the cart, so I'll figure something out. I have cables and extra Game Boys from years ago. Alright, so that was part 1 of Zelda 2. And I know we won't beat it tomorrow or next week if there's no stream tomorrow. We'll have to do it on the one after, so it takes 2 more times. But that was a lot of fun. I talked about playing it on, finishing it out on Switch and getting back to this point, but I got super lucky with levels. And I think I'm just going to go through and finish it on this GameCube collector's disc. Alright. Well, y'all have a good night. I hope I see y'all tomorrow. I hope I'm on tomorrow. If not, I'll see y'all next week. Hopefully. Have a good one.